My name is Volker Scheer. I'm welcoming you on behalf of the EnOcean GmbH in Oberhaching, Germany. And I will switch on my webcam now for a moment so that you've got a person, perhaps a picture behind the voice as well. It's a pleasure for me to welcome you this morning from sunny and bloody cold Germany. Very good opportunity to talk about energy efficiency and smart buildings indeed. So, and yeah, I want to welcome Stefan Binz as well from Connectivity Solutions GmbH, who will host this meeting as an organizer in the background as well. Welcome, Stefan. Good morning.
Hello, all together. Thank you, Volker.
Yeah. Yeah, brief introduction from my side. Want to spend a few words on technology, our products, and the GmbH before handing over to Stefan. Stefan, could you next slide, please? Yeah, as already mentioned, we want to talk about smart buildings today. Myself, I'm in the building automation industry since more than 25 years. I just joined the EnOcean GmbH a few months ago. I'm responsible for the sales in Central Europe, and so I would like to support you whenever possible, and like to get in touch with you and yeah, try to develop things into the right and positive direction in the future, again together with you and together with our partner wibutler and Connectivity Solutions. We want to talk about smart buildings today. As you can see on this on the slide, we already have several examples on our webpage describing examples of smart buildings which were already realized. So I want to animate you to look up these examples actively on our webpage, and also want to animate you to have a look into our Perpetuum magazine, which is online there as well. I think these are more than 160 examples of smart buildings already in this exciting magazine. And yeah, again, please have a look at EnOcean.com, where you always can find this online. Smart buildings of every kind, every size, are already equipped with millions of EnOcean battery-free wireless sensors and actuators, which you can, Stefan, next one already, please, find all over the world. And I would like to mention the EnOcean Alliance as well, providing more than 5,000 interoperable products all over the world. 400 members, producers of products using EnOcean technology are part of this alliance. And one of those where I also found an example already of an article and a a project in the Perpetuum magazine was from Michael Udiger's CEO of Connectivity Solutions in 2015. So, and today I think we will hear the actual we will hear about the actual initiatives and news and interesting strategy of connectivity solutions from Stefan. Stefan, will you?
Yes, thank you.
Take
Thank
over
you,
before I'm switching off my webcam, not to distract anybody here.
I turn on my webcam again. Say hello to everybody. Thank you, Volker, for the instruction. Yes, hello everybody. Now you see who I am. I'm Stefan from wibutler, and it's a pleasure for me to talk with you about a big topic today. The big topic, professional smart building, that gets also more and more relevant in these times due to social and political situation, also rising and increasing costs and well, the big and high demand for such technical devices. So let's have a look on how open platform solutions create added value for professional smart buildings. So as I said, I'm Stefan Binz. I'm strategic sales manager at wibutler. We are located in Münster, near to Dortmund in North Rhine-Westphalia, Germany, and we are developing a platform for digital building technologies. Well, so I will switch off my webcam so it gets better data consumption for this presentation. So let's first of all have a look on the definition of professional smart building. Well, as you can see, smart building is defined and refers to technical processes and systems for the automation and connectivity of buildings, as well as buildings that are equipped with appropriate technical products. It means we do have a possibility and a way of connecting such products of different trades and bring them together in a smart building. We do not only have the classical professional smart home applications, we also connect them and the overlapping functions and apps and applications of this building. So this is the definition as you can find here, where you just go on Wikipedia and select it, so that we do have a common status. And I think we can all agree that the future living becomes more and more smart. We got mega trends like energy transition, urbanization, especially digitalization, that leads us to more and more smart future way of living. Nearly everybody, homeowners as building professionals, they came in touch with it. There's a big demand for professional smart home and smart building applications. And also our clients are building professionals. It seems that this is the state of technology at the moment. So let's have a look if it really is. So well, we have a current study here. This is a study also my colleague Michael showed last year, but it's still relevant and still valid. So it shows the growth rate of about 10% over the next years in the smart building sector, which leads us to up to 3 billion connected devices in smart building 2025. This is a study from Research and Markets. So, well, quite big number, but well, let's have a look if it really is. If you compare it to other ratings in technical industries, like for example the electronic vehicle industry, it's quite low, and well, we think it's because we have a lot of challenges here at the moment. All the stakeholders like building professionals, building developers, facility managers, we are confronted by some problems here. We do have like big cost pressure at the moment, so the costs increase drastically. Also because of the actual political situation and the corona crisis, the demand is increasing, and the demand is also increasing on the equipment due to the official regulations. So it makes it much more and more difficult to project developers to design and to plan such a professional smart building. And on the other hand, we also have a large number of manufacturers and a lot of interfaces here. So there is no standardization of interfaces at the moment. We have a lot of product manufacturers that use several communication systems, like EnOcean, for example, and they have big advantages in their system. The manufacturers are very well experienced there. They have systems that are specialized for the product, so this is quite good, but we cannot combine them, and it's difficult to combine them because of the different interfaces in a professional smart building system. And well, we also have observed installers at the moment that big pressure on time and cost of the project. So the technology we need also extends on our construction time. And what we at wibutler do think is that we have to cooperate. We have to work together. We want to create a digital toolbox, and that makes it easy to use building technologies. We want to reduce complexity, and we want to offer an easy system integration on a professional smart building. And that brings products and functions together on a platform and brings standardization that reduce the borders and got a strong connection to a product manufacturers. And so what we did is we're building an alliance. We're building the wibutler Alliance. These are over 14 industrial partners of different trades like heating, ventilation, lighting, electrical goods, window sensors, and also created an association, the wibutler Association, that brings us in the situation that we can develop together the technical solution in professional smart home and smart building cases. We can see what are the challenges, the requirements, the demand, and the use cases of each of these manufacturers, and then we can create added value by bringing all of them together. So we have a big interaction of information here in this alliance, which is a very, very big advantage. Then we also need, of course, an operating system that brings it together, and we created the so-called wibutler OS. It integrates and orchestrates this different solution of the manufacturers that are already on the market, and we created the value-added and cross-trade applications for automations, energy, healthcare use cases, also security use cases, of course, and we connect the professional smart home and the professional smart building living unit together and bring the advantages of the professional smart home also in the applications and overall functions of professional smart building. So these two parts are our way to create such a solution and brings us in a, we call it win-win-win situation for all the different stakeholders. Like for example, of course, the predictive developers and real estate industry. They got efficient planning, of course. They got a clear portfolio to use different trades. They have a safe and structured planning and support of the alliance that support them with our workers and engineers. There are also no question marks in how connected this product, and we've got a well-established solution on the market for such planners, which is very safe to plan a building and plan a project. Of course, for the operators, they can have a clear monitoring and a good administration possibility. Can use it for example, predictive maintenance use cases. They can reduce the working time, have an overview over the building, and of course, we can meet the expectations of the user. So they got the state of technology for the user. They got the advantages like healthcare, comfort, energy, and security use cases here. So this brings us, this sounds all very nice. It brings us to the question how it works. How do we do it? So it sounds like a perfect world, and it will be. What we do is, oh, see, I got some formation problem here. Well, it's not that small normally. Our wibutler IoT device platform is much bigger. Well, this is our product formula, and wibutler OS combines software and hardware solutions together. And what we do, on the left, we have our wibutler Pro. This is our gateway we use in smart home as a smart home solution. It connects different devices like lighting, shades, or sensors from EnOcean products, for example, and bring them together bring the different products with different communication standards together and bring them to an application for the user. He uses this in his professional smart home. So it's like a gateway in professional smart home users. On the right hand, you find our smart building cockpit, marked in red. is the administration platform. So here you can find all the informations of the building, real-time overview of the property, and a dashboard that shows all the relevant information. And you can also excite to a peer system. And well, the wibutler IoT device platform that looks quite small in the middle, but it isn't. Well, it combines. It's a virtual gateway that combines the living spaces on the left, like our wibutler gateway in the professional smart home, with the building infrastructure. So as you can see, we created a platform, but because we are convinced that wibutler and the standardization and shape of platformization technologies are the future growth driver and success conditions for digital building technology. So what we do is we create 3 layers. Of course, we have our different traits like lighting, shuttering, security, and so on. They all got the separate communication systems, like for example, EnOcean with the energy harvesting technology. And what we do is we orchestrate them. We prepare the data of the products. We use the data. We bring them together and trade across applications that provides them to several interaction services like PropTech solutions, dashboards, applications, or even services like Google Home, Alexa. You all know them. And you can also use advantages of these solutions like Alexa and Google Home, and have the possibility to control your products with these interactions and use advantages of these. So well, this is our way of thinking. What we need to do is to bring them all together and to bring them on the 3 different layers together. So how does it look in a practical way? I got a small sign here. As you can see, we have our, in light blue, we have our professional smart home living unit here. You have the wibutler Pro in the middle. You have your lighting, your shades, your single room control, and we give these data and relevant informations of the professional smart home living unit to our cloud, to our IoT device platform. And it combines this with functions and professional smart building applications at all. And also get it out in our dashboard. I will show you a bit later. So how does this look in a practical way? I can show you here some reference. We built the project Grünbühl. It's a project from Wohnungsbau Ludwigsburg, where we have a lot of living, like 119 residential units spread over 10 separate buildings. And here we have different applications. So we have like of course professional smart home applications like lighting control, a single room control, but we also install the innovative demand-based heating control in residential areas, which is definitely a good example for a professional smart building application. As you can see, we did it with our partners, with Etaco and Fisma from the Alliance here. We also use the EnOcean technology. To make it more clear, I got here a structured product formula of this project. Sorry. What we do is we have on the left our professional smart home solution, our gateway and the application for the user, and we connect the professional smart home devices like lighting, like shading controls, fire alarm, temperature sensors, moving sensors, and buttons, for example, all with EnOcean energy harvest technology, and bring them together in professional smart home application. We use a single room control also with energy harvest system, and so we define the real heat demand of a style in each unit. So what we do is we define the heat demand of a single living unit and collect and determine the actual request for heating. So the heating system is, for example, no longer controlled by the outside temperature, and so much more effective. It's demand-based. So we do have no unnecessary energy consumption, and the flow temperature got reduced in the way we need the energy at the moment. We give this information, we collect all this information here in the wibutler IoT device platform, and here we then control our heating system below. So like I said, to all together, we got the information of our professional smart home, bring it together, and then can control the heating system. And I think that's a very good thing to control all our heatings, so, and reduce costs and to save energy. We then of course use our professional smart building cockpit, which looks like this here. This is an administration tool that consolidates the central elements of the digital infrastructure and the building via an open API. And we can have status and error messages very easily transferred to our platform. And I would like to show you, I hope it works. Yes, as you now can see, this is a view in our professional smart building cockpit used by quarters users, by facility managers, or so on. So I can have here, do have my login possibility with my email and password. Got to log in, and then I can choose my property. For example, as we talked about, Grünbügel. So I click on my building, and then I can see have an overview over my properties, like building 1, 2, 3, and I can have an overview if there are any problem in this building. I can get more details here, have a look on, for example, elevator control at the moment, in which position are elevators at the moment, is there any problem? Do we have like some smoke detectors, any signal, or so on? So I can have a look here on the different floors, and also can have a look on the history. If there are any notifications, or are there any errors or audits at the moment? What happened here in these buildings? We also have a user management that gets different access options to different users, like for example, the facility manager or the tenant. He gets different possibilities of controlling the building. He got different access to these properties. You can control it here, and you can also have a look on different applications. For example, the building heating control, the demand building heating control, as I told you, where I kind of control over my building and have a look, okay, with how much energy we now need, and we can also here look at our building. And also very good and easy way to control a building, and I think that is very innovative. Yes. So let's go back to presentation. Yeah, I think you see. So what are the advantages and what is the solution here? The wibutler, as we think, is the solution to mentioned challenges of the professional smart building, and we do have in main three advantages. All, of course, reducing costs because of fast installation and effective and reliable tool against rising energy prices and costs at the moment. You have a very secure way of planning a building. You get a reliable system and easy way of installation. You don't need that much cable installation at the moment, as you can see, because of the advantage of the cloud function. We have an easy administration, as you saw on our dashboard, and we can use the administration effort, and because we got all the information and an overview. And of course, you got big support. We have a cross-manufacturer system supported by over 40 top brands. We got workers and long-time experience employees and workers on the system, and there's a reliable system, reliable support from everything of source. So I think we can suit a lot of problems. And well, yeah, this was just a quick overview over our view on this whole topic and how platformization can help us here, and the wibutler IoT device platform can help us here to integrate this smart devices and to integrate overall interacting functions and services to such a professional smart building. Yeah, thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much to everybody attending this, especially Stefan for this really amazing presentation. Thank you very much. I would finally like to invite you to get in touch. Everybody, send us emails, look up our homepage, and perhaps you've got the chance to visit us at the Light and Building. Yeah, it's roughly a week from now. You can find us in Hall 8, booth E39, or the EnOcean Alliance in Hall 9, booth E10. And Stefan, you will also be there, right?
Yes, we will also be there with the wibutler Alliance. With the wibutler Alliance, we will be also there in HAL 12.1. So looking forward to everybody who's interested in it. And, yeah.
So thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful day.